Well, happy Friday and thank you for joining us here on 9 News Now. I'm Perry Robinson. Well, BRPD released body camera footage from an officer-involved shooting from a week ago that ended a man's life. But we do want to warn you, some may find it disturbing.
Hell no! What? Sit down.
Yeah, police body camera shows a man armed with scissors refusing to listen to police as they demand that he put them down. One officer did draw out his taser, the other his department-issued handgun. Police say the man in the video, Anthony Persley, lunged at the officers, forcing them to fire. Officers Jordan Spencer and Brandon Triplett were placed on administrative leave. More information will be released as the investigation continues. Now to the WAFB I-Team. The Department of Corrections suspended one of its top employees today, Mental Health Director Blake LeBlanc. The DOC says it's investigating a Zoom call involving LeBlanc and employees from multiple state agencies that happened yesterday. A source says someone on that call, not realizing their mic was unmuted, was heard using a racial slur while speaking to someone else in the room with them. The online Zoom call was hosted by the Department of Health. The LDH Deputy Secretary sent out an email to employees of that agency saying he's aware someone on the call used a racial slur and they've asked that other state agencies to look into it. Blake LeBlanc did not return our call seeking comment. Now to a better look at our forecast. As you can see just outside, it was a very warm Friday out here today. But what can we expect for the weekend? Our meteorologist Henry Blakes is here to tell us. Hey, Henry.
Hey, thank you, Perry. Looking pretty good out there right now. We had some rain across parts of the Baton Rouge area. Everyone in town didn't get rain today, but here at the studio, we only picked up 0.02 of an inch. But we've got a nice clear view of the Capitol right now, and that's a sign of good things to come for tonight as we're at 83 degrees in the capital city. Eventually, we will start reaching the 70s for tonight, but for tomorrow afternoon, Saturday, expect another round of low to mid 90s, and rain chances, they're up there at 50%. But once again, kind of like today, many of us could remain rain-free all weekend long, but keep in mind it is summertime and the chances are there for those afternoon into early evening showers and thunderstorms. The big story is going to be the heat and increasing temperatures as we go into next week, as highs likely to top out in the mid 90s for many of us, especially if you don't get that rain. And on top of that, it's going to feel like anywhere from 105 to possibly close to 108 degrees at some points. Not just the weekend, but especially next week as things really start to heat up. Plan on getting out in the yard? Well, with the rain chances, I still recommend doing it in the morning. In fact, mow the lawn in the morning regardless of whether you have that 30 or 40% rain chance during the work week, because it is going to be downright hot by the time we get into the afternoon. How hot? Well, more mid 90s, maybe even a few upper 90s can't be ruled out. But the big problem is going to be the heat indices, meaning that it's going to feel like well over 100 degrees. So you don't want to be out mowing the lawn at high noon with those type of temperatures and feels like temperatures. As for our morning lows, they're going to be mostly in the 70s. Any chances of rain are likely going to be those midday ones for the afternoon and into the early evening, meaning that once we get closer to sunset and beyond, the rain chances should gradually diminish. Perry?
All right. Thank you, Henry. Well, if you're looking for a place to cool off this weekend, Liberty Lagoon is rolling out new hours. The water park will open at 10 in the morning and close at 2 o'clock for cleaning and team breaks, then reopen from 3 to 7 in the evening. Well, coming up on 9 News at 10, Mayor Edwards is looking to inspire a new generation of young football players with his new summer camp, Men for Others.
Well, the biggest thing we're trying to teach is to be just that, men for others. I think it's an important piece of what we do, and that's the giving back. Football is important, and we use football as a vehicle to teach other life skills and life lessons.
Well, hundreds of young people showed up to the camp today, including a special guest. More on this at the top of the hour. Well, that's all the time that we have, but we will be back here tonight at 10 o'clock. Have a good night.